Hey, welcome to more of it, where I was right. The robot frisbee does project a hologram woman to kiss Robin Williams for a minute.
Yeah, that's where Blade Runner 2049 got it from.
Oh yeah,
where he bangs it.
Maybe that's where I got my love for robots and like being real people in stories thing.
And being real people.
No, I worded that really badly. Like stories that like take a robot's sort of personality as like being like real, if that makes sense. Treating like the ethics of it.
I like that.
Not that
downstairs. I like
yeah, it's a nice little animation touch in it. Not that Flubber got into the ethics of robot consciousness, but you know, I always like that idea. Instead of just being like, oh yeah, my robot who does my hoovering, instead it's like, nah, it's your pal.
And it wants to bang you when you're asleep.
There's that as well. But yeah, I remember loving Flubber. I don't know if I'd like it as an adult. Oh, out. Can I? Oh shit, he's gonna fucking kill me, dude. He's gonna fucking kill me. Just gonna have to fucking wail on him. Da-na-na-na. Now, we shouldn't even have to worry that it's all in Japanese because all the text is just like exposition story stuff. And here's the Zelda. Getting this first, love.
We'll complete the game.
Da, 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 da. Look how pretty and cute she is. Da, da, da. I think this might be the first time this tune was put in a game. Like this classic Zelda tune. I think this is the first time we heard it. Is that what? Is that yes? Yeah, yes. Yeah. Cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't saying no, so then she'd keep on waffling on. Man, look at her. She looks like you remember those bears who had a book? The
bears who had a book.
The bears, the family of bears, and they're yellow. I'll forget it.
Yellow?
Yeah, there was yellow cartoon bears, and they were like, oh. They didn't make a noise because it was a book, but it's all good, isn't it? Yeah.
Were they the one whose dad couldn't sleep?
Have you heard of the game? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, them. Can you remember their name?
Night.
What? What?
I think that was the name of the book. No, Peace at Last, sorry, was the name of the book.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like they had another name. But anyway. God, I need some fucking help because this noise is so annoying. What was I talking about?
Oh, that was did it. You remember them, you said?
No. Have you heard the game Detention?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. It's a horror indie game that I played a demo of. I quite like what I played, so we should play it at some point.
Is it?
Shit, I'm dead. I love that.
Bop.
Right on the floor.
What sort of style is it? Is it like a...
why is he back fucking? It's like sort of hand-drawn, but not. It's weird. It's like indie value, like production values, but it's not pixel art. So
we can give it a goose.
I liked what I played of it, and they've released a new game recently called Devotion, but because they made fun of the Chinese president, maybe or accidentally, they had to remove it. So you know, you know how it is.
Were they Chinese?
No, it's made by Taiwanese people. And I think there's a lot of history between those two countries and stuff, so which I'm not even going to try and talk about because I know zero. Yeah. So,
but we can make fun of the Chinese president because we're bad boys.
Exactly, and we don't want to. We don't want to. I mean, maybe I'll go to China once, but I don't want to.
I want to go just for Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell wasn't set in China though, was it?
It was heavily inspired by.
Oh, okay.
Shanghai?
Probably Shanghai, yeah. Shanghai for a minute. Fucking this guy! I'm fucking him.
Fucking him good.
Right.
Although I'm not a fan of their toilets. Like,
what?
Japan have got super toilets.
Yeah.
And China's just like shit in a bowl on the floor.
Oh no, Japan has those as well. The squatting ones.
Yeah.
Japan has those as well. Mainly in public areas like parks and stuff. But they do have them.
So what happens if you missed? You just have to like kick it in.
It'd be quite hard to miss, I feel. Just squat over it. Like, as long as your arsehole isn't, like, positioned to the left or something.
I mean, there's only so long you can squat for and you're an unhealthy boy. I feel like someone's going to miss.
I mean, granted, I get that, but I guess if you're used to it over a lifetime, and you know, most people over there aren't as unhealthy as a lot of people here, so, you know, I think they're alright, innit?
That'd be a fun experience, but...
Don't get me wrong, I don't want to use it because it looks terrible, but I do miss having water spray at my bumhole. I miss that so... Every time I go to the toilet now, and I've got to wipe for longer than an second, I'm just like, for fuck's sakes, so much of my life is lost to this bullshit. when I could just spray water up my bumhole.
Yeah, I was telling Chloe about it the other day. I was just
Pillow
at
talk.
first, it's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it just eases you into it.
I love this. That's a nice little touch. Exactly, and the fact it's warm water as well. It's not like when you have a heavy turd and it goes ploop, and then you get like the splashback and you're like, eh. So it's not like that. It's like warm, nice, pleasant water that's like separate.
It actually feels like you got a nice clean bumhole.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly, and then you don't have to wipe it just once or twice, and it's done. Ah, I don't know what I'm more excited about going back to Japan later this year. Just everything in Japan or just having a poo. It's like, it's impossible to tell. Da, 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 da. Jesus, that's like upsetting. Da, da. This song, by the way, is also just the best and so iconic. How are you finding the game so far, even though I'm playing?
I mean, it looks okay. I don't know what we're doing now. I guess we're rescuing her from somebody's castle.
Yeah, so this is, I should give you some context. So basically, this is the Hyrule Castle where Zelda lives with her father. But an evil wizard is like, no, I'm going to use Zelda and a bunch of the 7 maidens to unlock the seal on the evil realm to bring back Ganon.
Right.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So, but we've obviously, that's why she was in the cage, and we've gone to obviously rescue her and make sure that doesn't happen, that she isn't used for nefarious deeds.
We've already rescued her.
Yeah, but now we're trying to but she's like, oh, we need to stop Aghanim, that was the wizard guy. Otherwise he's gonna, break the seal and stuff, so we're going to go stop Aghanim. Because Zelda's proactive. Alright?
Seems like we've missed a lot of potential story time.
But again, there's a bit of a story in the game, but it's not like, it's just like framework. It's just there to give a framework for the setting of what you're doing, to give context of what you're doing.
Well, I just mean like story length-wise. Like we've already got Zelda, now we're going after him.
Okay. Yeah.
Are there like dungeons and things we have to do? And...
Yeah. Just wait and see what happens.
Alright.
Have a nice little adventure. But I love this one a lot. It's so good. It's just, I love the look of it. I love the sound of it. It plays fucking great.
I do like the idea of this evil wizard coming in with like a bag of snakes and just putting them down on the floor as well.
But gently placing them.
Like...
Not just like emptying a bag, just like put you there. Also mice as well. Da, da.
Have a bath with her.
Yeah. Have a bath. Right, let's find where we're going. Alright, give me a bit of that. Give me a bit of that. We should also, at some point, play the original Pokemon games I've decided on the show. So that'd be good for a minute. What?
I don't know if there's enough going on in them for this
That's
show.
why we'll just chat a lot. Alright? Don't worry about it. We fucking spoke about fucking Robbie Williams for like an hour just earlier. Just non-stop. I really want to watch Flubber now, but I'm worried I won't enjoy it. Like, I'm worried.
Yeah, I used to always watch Flubber and Toy Soldiers.
Yeah!
Together. They were the ones I'd watch at the same time.
I remember Toy Soldiers being vaguely upsetting. Like, I think there was like a...
I think someone like died. One of the toys dies.
But like in a really horrific way. But do you remember the game on PS1? I think it was on PS1. And it's like it's weird because it's not like you're in the real world. You're like in some. I think so the toys in the film are based on like a store, like a property.
Yeah, like
in a fantasy world. But you play in that in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Which is actually kind of a cool idea. But I remember it being weird and spooks. Probably not spooky, but.
Maybe we can play that on the show.
Maybe we could do that for fuck's sakes for a minute. But yeah, I remember liking Toy Soldiers. It's got a little Elijah Wood in it, that film does. Little Frodo's Baggins. Yeah, and it's got Kirsten Dunst, Mary Jane. Fuck, everyone's here today. Jesus. It's the Name Everyone show. Let's get through here. Right. Okay, one of these opens the door. The other, well...
Let's out more mice.
Close.
Oh no, not snakes.
Even more. But you can just sort of... It's just like... Okay, I was about to say you could ignore them, but now they're beginning to fuck me. Die! Right, there we go. I like that their little tails are like flipping out. That's a nice little touch. This isn't the evil wizard, by the way. Oh, okay, no, so I was wrong. You're actually getting Zelda out of the castle.
Oh, okay.
You're getting her to safety, to this sanctuary. And they're just giving you a bunch of exposition. They're going, you must find the 3 pendants so you can get the Master Sword to stop Aghanim. And that's what we're going to go do.
I told Chloe your disapproval of her preference in Zelda.
Oh yeah, with the Zelda's design in Smash Ultimate. So I like it.
And that you don't like Twilight Princess. She thinks
It's
Twilight
fun.
Princess was the last good game they did. She doesn't like your cartoony Zeldas, mate.
Oh, it's just terrible taste. It's terrible. It's just the worst. Ugh. Did she play Breath of the Wild though? Because she doesn't have a
She
Switch.
hasn't got a Switch. No, she
Or
said
Wii U.
she was interested in playing it, but she's not keen on the art style.
What? What the fuck? It looks.
So I'm not
great.
100% on the art style, just because it's too. I wish it had a bit more outline. It's just a little bit too.
I guess, but I was watching a video, and what was it's by Matthew Matosis, I think, and he does really great analysis videos, and he was saying it. One, it's really great for development because it means that obviously again textures are quite relatively simple, so it helps with that. But also two, it helps communicate more things to the player. So for example, you've got your little parachute thing which you can use to jump over wind. But if the game had a more realistic style, you can't have wind lines going out because that's not going to fit the tone.
No.
Whereas with what they've got, means they can communicate more. I fucking love it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a really.
She's a bit like me, where she wants a gritty Zelda. She likes the creepy side of it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like the creepy side, but I think it actually works better when it looks cartoony. The contrast works better for me. Whereas if it's right in your face of being, we're dark, I'm like, ugh. It's like, I don't care. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I remember what I'm doing. Again, that's why Majora's Mask works for me, is that it doesn't have a realistic look. You know, I mean, they couldn't have done that at that time anyway, but it's still quite stylized with what they did. They could have done a gross texture Link face, but instead they went all like stylized, and it works better in my mind. Oh, fucking a bomb. I reckon though, when we play Breath of the Wild, you'll actually quite like the look of it, especially when you're like riding through the plains on your horse during the daytime. It looks really fucking nice.
I was watching a video on how he decided the scale of the world.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, where is it he lived? Was it Kyoto or somewhere? And he's just like, I live here and I grew up all the time. So I thought, how long does it take me to walk from the side of the city to the other? And then I thought, that's about right for Zelda. He just like based it on where he lives. So
Was that for Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, for the map size.
I mean, that was the inspiration for like the original. Is that Miyamoto was like, yeah, when I was a little boy, I just went outside. This will make you sad. I went outside, found a cave, explored the cave, and then I was walking around in a forest and just found a river. And I thought, wouldn't that feeling be great to put in a game where you're just exploring places and finding new things? So, yeah, and that's what I like about Zelda, and that's why I hate it when they try and put in a story, because it's about having the feeling of going on little adventures as a little kid. That's what's good. And you got pink hair. See the next one.